Hello guys and welcome, I'm Medieval Squirrel and this is the beginning of a brand new campaign for Thrones of Britannia, and we're going to be picking Mide, mainly because I played as Wessex last time and I managed to work my way into Wales and to the border of Scotland, but at no point did I ever cross the little bit of channel here and into Ireland, so I decided to go for something very slightly different. Thank you to all of you who have liked, watched and made comments on my other videos. For all of your support, it is very much appreciated, and thank you to everyone who's posted up tactics, suggestions. They are also appreciated. Please keep them coming. Now, just a little bit of setup before we jump straight on into the campaign. We're going to be playing this on very hard difficulty, but with a normal political difficulty, so the campaign and the battles are still going to be as tough as they should be. Now, our initial challenge says normal, but we're going to be following a set of missions that may or may not make it slightly harder. As a victory objective, we are going for the ultimate victory, as well as quite possibly, depending on how the campaign actually goes, just full out conquest, take everything. But we'll see. Also, for anyone who wanted to see a different faction, don't worry, I will eventually play every single faction for Thrones of Britannia. Some of them may be with mods, but this one is not. It is just perfectly vanilla. So let's jump straight on in and we can go through some of the features. So we are playing as Mide, which is a Gaelic kingdom, so we get better bonuses when raiding. Our legitimacy system allows us to silence those who question our divine right to rule. Also, owning cultural land and defending allies gives us unique bonuses. We gain plus 25% income from church buildings, which makes them very tasty indeed. And as Mide, we also get some special features such as the Fair of Tailor, which is kind of like the decrees that we didn't use when we were playing as Wessex, except that they are less beneficial and available more often. We get the High Cross unique building, which improves fame and diplomatic standing with all factions, which will be nice. And excellent mid to high tier sword infantry, including but not limited to the Gallow Glass infantry, as well as exceptional javelin infantry. So let's start.
Your father, as our king, dreamed of a united Ireland. But his vision was never realized. Now your brethren in the north hold the high kingship, and you must wait your turn. But the arrival of the Viking foreigners brings opportunity. Their strength could be yoked to your cause. With them by your side, you can fulfill your father's dream whilst claiming the high kingship for your line. One throne will rule Ireland. It is your destiny to be king.
You must meet many challenges if you are to claim the title of High King. Whether the Vikings fight by your side or stand against you, you must make all others kneel. Through strength and wisdom, you can unite Ireland under your rule. One of your armies is garrisoned in the capital, ready to defend it if necessary. Your other army only awaits the order to attack the rebel army in the northeast. Secure your borders by wiping out the rebels and then prepare for war.
Right, so we've got a mission. We should stabilise internally before we look to our borders. Prove your right to rule and eliminate the nearby rebels. We will gain internal stability, which is 5 turns of +5 public order for all regions and plus 50% unit replenishment for all armies. Lovely stuff. Right, well, before we jump straight on into that battle, let's very quickly get rid of those Freeman Spearmen because we don't want them, and we do want to be heading over to Clun Irad as quickly as possible because, well, this over here, which is going to descend into anarchy very shortly, Now we're going to jump into diplomacy. We basically want to make sure that we're friendly with people. Declaration of friendship. And I would like some money if you're... No. What about declaration of friendship with less money? Yes. Cool. You don't like me, you don't like me, you don't like me, you don't like me, so let's go for Connacht. Canuck, whichever one. They want 700. Steep. But what about 600? Yeah, they've accepted. 600 is fine. It's just double what we traded off. Aliak we're already okay with. Argalia is a vassal. Uliade sufficient, so let's go for demanding some money. What about if you only gave us 100? Oh, nothing. Okay, alright, let's be friends with them. And let's check Briga, but it's unlikely. Right. Okie dokie then, let's go ahead and take on this rebel army. Now, I would normally fight this ourselves, but we're just going to auto-resolve it in a balanced stance. Decisive victory. We took a bit of casualties, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to ransom and release. And then we're going to go straight on after them. Balance again. And we have done it. We have pissed off Briga a little bit. Mainly because we've now just trespassed in their land. But it doesn't matter at all. Right, let's come back. Let's go for unit replenishment. That's probably the best one to go for at the moment. And then we're going to upgrade our farms because we're going to need the extra food. And probably just hold on to our money a smidge because we're going to want some more troops in that army. Within a couple of turns, Difflin and Breeder, doesn't matter, whichever one it is, they're going to go to war and they are not going to be very happy, and we need to pick a side. Briga, that's the one. Yes, we're going to need to pick a side, and we're going to need to go and pick an option to whether or not to go after Briga or go after Difflin, and whatever we do is going to kick up a lot of fuss elsewhere, so we kind of want to be on guard. 50, and we'll go for another. We'll go for a Spear Raiders this time. You know what? Actually, go for some extra spears as well. May as well. I know it's going to put our food down, but should be able to do it. Yeah, let's do that. We'll replenish up quite quickly. Should be fine. It's not like we don't have to worry about public order at all, because we've still got that +5 from internal stability, which is going to nullify the fact we're out of food. So the -2 that we've got from the food shortage, even if that progresses to the next level, it's still going to be only -2. Well, it might go up to -5, but it should be fine. So the coastal conflict. This is the mosh pit over here that I was talking about earlier. You have received word that the Viking Sea Kings within Difflin to our east have been mustering their forces for war. Most likely target for their arm-oriented aggression is the petty kingdom of Briga. We could potentially intervene in this conflict and secure access to the coast for ourselves. What should we do? So we've got the option to attack Briga, intervene and attack Difflin. That would give us influence, or don't get involved, which would minus our influence. Now, obviously, don't get involved is a big no-no. We've got to pick a side. I'm going to intervene and attack Difflin, but I'm going to do so in a way that will not help Briga at all. So, war declared. Fantastic. Then we're going to... Legin. Difflin's there. Right, we're going to hold back from attacking anyone just yet, because we want to hit them a couple of times over. Yep, their army's in the south there, but we want them to come up and take Briga. And then we're going to run around taking their towns. Okay, where's Briga's army gone? Disappeared off somewhere. Right, we can now go for... Let's go for that from the income from church. Go forward one more turn, just see if we can... No, they're going elsewhere. Okay, well, that's not beneficial to me at all. Difflin, thank you for your uselessness. Kind of wanted the entire province.
My reputation is growing.
We are going to go for spear infantry. Weasing raiders have arrived south of Britannia, that's fine. And we've got that. That sorts out our food. Our food is now A-OK. And we're going to upgrade that again, because we want enough so that when we upgrade that, we'll be okay. Going to move this army south, because I kind of want to see what's going on now. This Difflin army really needs to come north, otherwise it's going to lose its capital. No, it seems to be running away for some reason. Okay then, well we're going to go in and siege Difflin. And we're going to take a load of, well, 2 sets of ladders, that'll be fine. We'll maintain the siege. And we'll bring this army across as well. Just to there. And we're going to level up Clan McNoose. Yeah, that's what it's called. What do you say? Os range. Oh, they've fallen a bit. We're going to upgrade the Monastery of St. Kieran. Don't really know how to say it. Our governor has leveled up. Loyalty of 4 should be fine. Let's go for a forager. Yes, forager. That will be good. Let's very quickly look at our family tree. Later Os range, and our child is our heir. It's a bit risky. Don't quite know what Difflin is doing, with his army just sort of running around willy-nilly. Kind of imagined they would head north.
The men are eager to get to it.
Right, well they appear to be coming in to help, so let's save in case of a crash, go in and do this thing, take this town, and then we can sort out Difflin's army that seems to be running around for no reason. They do have a reasonably strong-ish garrison, but we should be able to take it. As long as we can take the walls, or at least take the gatehouse, and then we can rush our cavalry up, we should be fine. Right, no, I would actually prefer rain if at all possible. Okay, fog it is then. Where are my allies coming in from? They're over here. Well, in that case then, let's grab all of this and pull back out of range. Who have the towers, the 2 swordsmen, that's fine. Oh. That bar is irritating. Launch those up as reinforcements. Hold them back, and then all of the cavalry can be together in close combat, ready to charge on in. And the reason we're pulling back is because our ally should be coming in as well. We should be expecting reinforcements from our friends, and I'm hoping, yeah, here they come. I would like them, in all honesty, to try and take the walls, because if they do, then I will be able to betray them and do what any good High King should and wipe them out, because this is their only army and none of their towns have fortifications. So I'll be able to very quickly just go and mop them up, provided they have no allies coming to assist them. And yeah, it would look a bit backstabby, but technically I don't have any agreements with them except trade, which is something that is not actually properly set up in this game as an agreement as such. It's just something that happens when you border each other and you're not at war, thus fostering relations. But seeing as we don't actually have any of that, my idea is just to let them do the dying for me, and then I'll come in a minute and mop them up. Well, mop up the enemy with my warband, because they won't even be able to replenish in my territory. Like, they will stay at whatever they've got left at the end of this battle. That's all they'll have, and turning on them quickly won't be an issue. Defending this town against, well, anyone else also won't really be an issue. Right, and now they're doing the silly thing and they're charging in. Right, and whilst they're doing that, I can put my swordsman bands up on either side of the wall. Our men are dying, well, our allies' men are dying in droves, but that is fine. Right, let's go to the opposite side, shall we? Yep, losing tons. I mean, they're pushing through, don't get me wrong, they're doing well. But they've got quite a lot of men that are dying now. I mean, I haven't actually lost anyone myself, but our man count is down about 400 men. Enemies only down 200. Right, come on, towers. Their towers have been destroyed because the gatehouses are ours. Okay, maybe not. Just pull back. I don't know, it sounds cheap, but let's go and get the victory point, shall we? We don't really want our men getting damaged in this. We just want to make sure it's us that takes the town. Very sneaky, very sly, and all in all, probably the best way of winning this battle. We will have more battles whereby my men actually do some fighting, but not just yet. Not just yet. Soon. Soon. Probably when we head south. Go and help our allies out. Well, our friends. Maybe not allies as such, but definitely friends. Yeah, I mean they are pushing their way out of the gatehouse now. They're still dying in droves. I mean, look at that. Horses dead and everything. Poor things. Look at that lone horseman. No, he's going to die. Watch. No, he's run away. Well, no, he's been unhorsed. A couple of them still in there with their horses. They're going to die pretty soon. I know this is a bit cheesy. What was that? That's the enemy. That's the axeman. I mean, our allies are pushing through, but they've lost an awful lot of men. Lost an awful lot of men. I could have helped them, but no. No, it probably wasn't the best idea to for them to come and help me. They probably thought they were doing well, but I mean, their javelins are in there, their swordsmen, spearmen, they're gonna have taken a lot of damage. Oh, we're gonna win by victory condition in a minute if these breedings don't hurry up. 200 of their men left. And no, they're still holding. Somehow they're still holding. Our allies' army is almost gone. They failed to take it. Right, let's end that. Close victory, only because my ally literally got... They've got 176 out of their 900 troops remaining. I know we didn't kill anyone. I know it's a cheats victory. I'll accept that. But in any game, if there's something that's going to be given to you, like this for instance, and especially when it plays into the role of the character, you've got to do it. I mean, this guy's a backstabby bastard. Oh, sorry, this guy is a backstabby High King. He wants the crown of Ireland. He wants all of it. So he's not going to let his own warriors die when somebody else is going to, quite happily take their place, is he? And I mean, we've got a lot of battles coming up. Absolutely loads. If you can't do it, by any other way, then Treachery is an amazing option. And it should be used accordingly. As far as High King Flan of Mide is concerned. And he is an authority on Treachery, so we should really listen. Okay, wow. That's not a lot. Let's occupy. We could sack and get the money, but I'd rather just take it. Difflin cracks down. One of the Viking long forts in Iridu has fallen. Difflin is not wasting any time in responding. They have taken control of every other Viking faction in Ireland and made them their vassals. They must be expecting more trouble. All the minor Viking-seeking factions in Ireland will become vassals of Difflin. Well, that's fine. That is entirely fine. Let's go for Quartermaster for that extra 5% movement range. You can go for Quartermaster for movement range. And if you take all of that off the king for a second, then you attack that. No allies are there. Trustworthiness is still steadfast.
Can't do that just now. Fighting fit. Kill them all.
Right, well, that hasn't done anything. Briga can have a governor, so let's go for loyalty of 5. Yeah, let's go for you, because that gives us a little bit of that. It's nice, but the public order's not. Viking Haven, yeah, we'll go for that, and we'll do that, and garrison here is peanuts. Risk of rebellion in Briga, that's fine. Damaged buildings were sorted. Warriors of Iridu? No. King's Warband. I'm not worried too much about other ones, but the King's Warband must stand. Okay, Difflin do look like they're going to be coming back north with that 20 stack army, but I'm pretty sure that we should be able to hold them off. Okay. Yeah. No, they can marry because she is actually pretty good. She's only 39. She gives +5 supplies and gives siege holdout time.
For the glory of the Gales.
Right. Let's swap them in because I wanted to be able to move.
Bravery is legendary. Into battle. Pick up those feet.
Right. Let's go after them there. And they're pretty much done, so we can just kill them and go. And yeah, let's replenish our units just a smidge.
The men are eager to get to it. Move up to position.
Alright, let's move into there, and then we can upgrade all of our weapons and armour. Cattle drivers can. Well, he needs an upgrade. Oh, no. Where is it? Oh no, it's that. What am I doing? Right, which one first? Difflin needs. Ooh. Garrison. 100% needs a garrison. So then it can sort itself out. Nascieri is food and food. Right, well, let's go for Nascieri then. And occupy. And then you can have some troops. Not a lot of troops, I'll admit, but some troops. We'll go for, well, it's the only thing we've got, troop organisation for +6 melee skill for spear infantry units or armies. King's Warband is taking attrition, that's fine. Difflin can't actually come after us at the moment. By the time they do, we should be able to defend either with the King's Army or the garrison at Difflin. That will be fine. And let's move on. Oh, they're headed south. They're probably going to link up with all of their people down in the south that hate us and are at war with us. Okay, they are chuffed to bits, that's fine. Flan is now heroic, plus 15% ship health as a seaman, and Alil is chuffed to bits, so his influence has gone down and his loyalty has gone up. Lovely jubbly. We want to hit Noba. And we want to occupy. And from there we want to hit that army. Who's going to run over that way, and then we're going to go and just recruit an army over here. I know that it's not great, but you know, it's better than not having anything, because we don't really want anyone coming after us. Take Lot Gaher gives us even more food. Lovely jubbly. Let's go for that. Has that leveled up yet? No, 3 more turns. Low loyalty there. 2 loyalty. Cool. Which one is that? Him. Cool. Can't recruit anything, got no money. 11 and he's got 9, that's fine. Well, we're going to auto-resolve it. It's just to flush down his units a little bit. Down to 16, that's fine. He's going to probably take Sanas. No, he's looted it. Cheeky bugger. Right, loads of factions and no more, but that is irrelevant at the moment. We're going to go after that little army there, the last Finan. And auto-resolve and kill. And let's just ransom release. Don't know if that actually did anything for us, but try. We are going to then repair both of those. Cannot afford to repair it. Now we can. Up near Noba. And Difflin, the garrison is repairing. Not great still, but it's better than nothing. And they should be more than enough to see off an issue if anyone goes near Difflin. When they go back down there, that is.
I'm coming into my own.
Ooh, who are they? They are all enemy armies. That is very not good.
For glory. None shall stand against us. Ready
Right, they can head that way. You can go for movement range again. You are going to need a lot more troops. So let's go for another Finland warband, an Arig warband, another bow, and say 2 lots of spear raiders. Cool, that's fine. Still have a damaged building, but we should at least be able to take on army should they come after us. That garrison is peanuts, so that's not going to protect against anything. Probably should have carried on pushing south rather than sorting out that province. Although if I can sit at a bridge, that would sort that out rather nicely. Okay, those armies are actually going after whoever owns Nace. That's not good though. They've plundered Breeder. Right, so let's start off by hunting that. You're going to go to the far reaches of my movement. Let's auto-resolve again. And kill captives. And then head to there, and we should be able to hit Lynn's next turn. Food shortage, that's not good. Let's get rid of that. Food shortage still remains, but not that bad. And we're going to go for we need a garrison. As much as I hate to do it, we need a garrison. Move that over there. 19 versus 19. Clearing. Let's go for Forager. +5 food. That knocks the food back up. Means we're not thinking. Risk of rebellion and Brigger. That's fine. Research for Trained Spearmen. Should be able to level that up. Damaged building in Nova. I can't deal with that at the moment. And where can that get to? Not quite close enough. Right, so let's end the turn, see what happens, see what we're left with, and then we're going to wrap up the part. Oh, they're coming, they're going to try and come straight at me. Oh, that means I could hide on that bridge. Well, that is rather unsettling. Norman Raiders, Fingal Raiders, that's fine. Wait, where did the Fingal Raiders? South of Britannia. Right, okay, that might draw them back then, with any luck. Cattle grazing has been redone. That means we're definitely positive for food. Let's go and hit the champions of Tara first. They've run away, they're now on somebody else's land, they're not my problem. Let's take Lynn's. Let's subjugate. Ooh. Let's occupy.
On it.
It's got food. We want to keep that. Right, let's. They can go after Gabnir, which is iron, which is money.
Our every foe shall fall.
But we're going to go and stand
Off to battle.
as close to being on that bridge as is possible.
You can count on us.
Because you can't actually stand on it. So that should be fine, meaning they'll have to come across the bridge. Just hoping they don't get reinforced by these two at the same time. So that's where we're going to wrap up the part then, guys. We'll get to enjoy that next time and see whether they come back and manage to take one of these towns before we can destroy them, and whether or not we're going to be able to nip down here and just, you know, tidy some of this up perhaps. But until next time, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Check out the videos that should be showing up above, and don't forget to tune in next time for some more Mide action, where we take the fight to those Viking scum. Alright, bye for now.